Advice for strong relationships from Jordan Peterson. Have you ever pondered what it takes to create enduring and genuinely meaningful relationships? Imagine this: famous psychologist Jordan Peterson, with his extensive knowledge of philosophy and psychology, provides insightful analysis of the mechanics of human connection. What are the secrets he divulges, though, and how can you use them to improve your relationships? Come along on an exploration of deep diving into the teachings of Gary Peterson, with a focus on practical guidance that has the potential to completely transform your relationship-related attitude to love, communication, and personal development. Are you prepared to discover the secrets of successful long-term relationships? Let's explore Jordan Peterson's advice and learn how to build strong relationships that endure throughout time. Embrace personal responsibility. A fundamental component of Jordan Peterson's philosophy is accepting personal responsibility, which emphasizes the significance of accepting accountability for one's deeds, decisions, and results. Fundamentally, personal responsibility means acknowledging our ability to influence our relationships and lives by the choices and actions we make. According to Peterson, people may recover control over their life and actively strive toward achieving the results they want, including establishing happy and healthy relationships by accepting this responsibility. In addition, accepting personal accountability necessitates a dedication to self-awareness and reflection. In order to obtain understanding of how these elements affect people's interactions with one another, Peterson advises people to consider their values, beliefs, and behavioral patterns. Through the development of self-awareness, people are able to recognize their own areas of development and improvement, which gives them the confidence to take proactive measures to improve as partners and forge stronger bonds with others. Adopting personal responsibility also means taking responsibility for how our activities affect other people. Peterson stresses the significance of taking into account how our actions may affect our relationships and other loved ones, realizing that our decisions have an impact that goes beyond just ourselves. We build integrity and respect in our relationships by being responsible for the way we treat those around us. This promotes reciprocal respect and trust. Cultivating happy and healthy relationships requires accepting personal responsibility. Through acknowledging our ability to shape our lives and accepting responsibility for our choices and the results they bring about, we enable ourselves to develop closer relationships with others. We may negotiate the difficulties of relationships with grace and authenticity by being self-aware, accountable, and honest. This allows us to forge alliances based on mutual respect, understanding, and trust. Cultivate effective communication. According to Jordan Peterson, developing good communication skills is essential to creating and sustaining long-lasting partnerships. Transmitting information is only one aspect of effective communication. Other skills include listening with empathy, expressing oneself honestly and concisely, and promoting mutual understanding and connection. According to Peterson, developing and honing excellent communication skills over time can result in relationships with more intimacy, mutual respect, and trust. Active listening is a crucial component of successful communication. Peterson exhorts people to listen intently to their spouses, making an effort to comprehend their viewpoints, feelings, and needs without passing judgment or interjecting. Couples who actively listen to one another provide a space where everyone feels heard, respected, and appreciated, which paves the way for deep communication and connection. Furthermore, honest and genuine self-expression is essential to good communication. Peterson encourages people to express their needs and feelings honestly and openly, without worrying about being judged or facing consequences. Through mutual sharing, partners cultivate openness and sensitivity, strengthening their emotional connection and establishing mutual trust. Furthermore, understanding and empathy are necessary for good communication. According to Peterson, people should make an effort to understand their partner's experiences and feelings, affirming them and showing that they genuinely care about them. Couples that demonstrate empathy build a caring atmosphere where everyone feels heard and accepted, deepening their emotional bond and encouraging resiliency in the face of adversity. Developing strong and durable partnerships requires practicing effective communication. Couples can build a foundation of trust, closeness, and respect by engaging in active listening, expressing themselves honestly, and exhibiting empathy and understanding. Couples can resolve issues, strengthen their emotional tie, and cultivate a relationship that is marked by harmony, connection, and growth by communicating openly and honestly. Set and respect boundaries. Jordan Peterson advocates for the idea that good and successful relationships begin with the establishment and respect of boundaries. Boundaries define what is appropriate and inappropriate behavior in a relationship and serves as standards for how people interact with one another. According to Peterson, it's critical to set up boundaries that are consistent, obvious, and represent the needs, values, and limitations of each individual. By establishing limits, people demonstrate their independence and dignity, which builds a foundation for understanding and respect between partners. In addition, respecting boundaries entails being sensitive and empathic toward one's partner's limits and preferences. According to Peterson, maintaining boundaries calls for attentive listening, empathy, and a readiness to put the comfort and well-being of the other person first. Couples build mutual respect, safety, and trust by honoring each other's boundaries. This results in a caring and supportive environment where both parties feel appreciated and understood. In addition, limits that are established and upheld encourage candid communication and transparency in partnerships. Peterson encourages couples to communicate their wants, worries, and expectations to one another while having an honest and open conversation about their limits. Couples that have these discussions together are better able to comprehend one another's boundaries and cooperate to keep them respected. By fostering closeness and trust in a relationship, this open communication creates the foundation for a solid and long-lasting partnership. Developing wholesome and satisfying relationships requires establishing and upholding limits. Couples can build mutual respect, trust, and understanding in their relationship by setting clear boundaries that represent each person's needs and values, as well as by showing empathy and respect for each other's boundaries. Couples can build a solid, enduring relationship by being transparent with one another and committing to respecting each other's independence and well-being. Foster growth and adaptability. Jordan Peterson's worldview is based on encouraging growth and adaptation, especially in respect to relationships. According to Peterson, the pursuit of self-improvement and development is a lifelong path that calls for constant effort. Fostering growth in partnerships means establishing a setting where each partner feels supported and encouraged in their personal quests for self-improvement and self-discovery. Couples who share this dedication to personal development are better equipped to handle life's ups and downs with flexibility and resilience, which over time fortifies and enhances their relationship. Furthermore, relationships need to be open to change and ambiguity in order to develop growth and flexibility. According to Peterson, life is fundamentally unpredictable, so couples need to be ready to adjust to new situations and obstacles as they come along. Couples may handle changes and obstacles with grace and resiliency by developing an open and flexible mindset, which allows them to transform difficulties into teaching moments. Supporting one another's ambitions and objectives is another way to promote progress in relationships. According to Peterson, it's critical to support partners in pursuing their goals and passions, even if they deviate from one's own preferences or expectations. Couples that cultivate an environment of encouragement and support give each other the confidence to pursue their goals because they know they have a spouse who sees the best in them and wants to see them succeed. Furthermore, encouraging development and adaptation calls for a dedication to cooperation and communication. According to Peterson, it is important for couples to have frank conversations about their ambitions, anxieties, and objectives with one another without passing judgment or offering criticism. Through honest communication, partners can better understand each other's future goals and collaborate to overcome setbacks and difficulties. This builds a sense of cooperation and teamwork that fortifies and enhances their relationship. Building resilient and satisfying partnerships requires encouraging growth and adaptability. Together, with open and collaborative communication, acceptance of change, support for one another's goals, and personal growth, couples can build a partnership that endures through life's ups and downs. Couples can develop a dynamic, strong, and incredibly gratifying relationship by making a commitment to growth and adaptation. This will allow them to evolve as a team and as individuals. Jordan Peterson provides insightful guidance on how to create strong relationships. These guidelines are based on the ideas of accountability, clear communication, defining boundaries, and encouraging change and development. Accepting personal responsibility helps people own up to their decisions and behaviors, which promotes self-awareness and accountability in the partnership. Understanding, empathy, and respect for one another are all based on effective communication, which helps couples overcome obstacles and strengthen their emotional bond. Establishing and upholding boundaries fosters autonomy and trust, which in turn fosters a harmonious balance between the demands of the individual and the good of the group. Ultimately, encouraging development and flexibility helps partners to support one another's goals, welcome change, and face obstacles in life as a resilient and cohesive unit. The lessons of Peterson emphasize the value of ongoing self-improvement and respect for one another in interpersonal relationships. Couples can build partnerships that are marked by mutual understanding, trust, and growth by putting his concepts into practice. Couples can build enduring, satisfying relationships that last over time by committing to personal accountability, communicating effectively, setting limits, and encouraging growth and flexibility. In the end, Peterson's counsel acts as a roadmap for laying solid bases of love, respect, and resiliency in interpersonal relationships, enabling people to handle the challenges of intimacy with grace and genuineness. Subscribe now to unlock more insights from Jordan Peterson and embark on a journey towards stronger, more fulfilling relationships.